Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Showman Rails Films. I'm glad to be back with a TV series analysis as this is my first in this channel. Crime thriller genre is a very interesting genre to explore with if it has an intriguing storyline with well-knit screenplay with an interestingly woven characters. This is the reason I love watching films in this genre, as if the content hooks you in, you know you're in for a thrilling ride ahead. I would say I had something close to similar with the recently released crime drama thriller in Disney Plus Hotstar, Mathagam, directed by Prasath Murugesan, starring Atharvaa, Manikandan, Nikhila Vimal, Gautham Vasudev Menon, Neelakandan, Revathi, and many others. We have not seen many slow burn crime procedural drama in the Tamil space, and this series beautifully explores that. This series deals with emergence of a long gone notorious henchman, Padalam Shekhar, who organizes a party for the 50-year-old Cholai Babu, but has an ulterior motive for the city of Chennai, and Ashwath, a go-getter cop, by chance gets a tip on this from Sangha Ganeshan. He then takes on this as a covert operation to infiltrate the party, as the party will consist of all the rowdies in the city of Chennai, and this is a big catch for the police department. What transpires in this cat and mouse chase is what forms the series of Mathagam. A true to its genre series, the series skillfully handles the procedural thriller with great precision, and every little detail is explored to the T, which makes it a very immersive experience. Every criminal has a backstory, and their backstory is nothing extensive but is presented in a case history sheet with a voiceover which explains how lethal a character can be and the influence it has to the crime world in and around Chennai. Even the two lives of Padalam Shekhar and Ashwath crosses pure coincidentally, and it is believed too, as Ashwath wakes up the night patrol to alert as he wants to escape from an argument from his wife, who is having her postpartum depression. And this messed up way of escaping an argument actually makes him intercept with Sangha Ganesh, which in turn provides him with a big tip of Padalam Shekhar and his party. The performances. All the actors delivered earnest performance which went with the pitch of what the series is pitched at. Atharvaa, as a straight-shooting deputy commissioner, delivers a sedate performance. At places, he is still not looking that comfortable emoting, but he is passable as a cop who will never divert from what he sets his mind to, and that suits this film. On the flip side, Manikandan brings his A game with the performances of Padalam Shekhar, an intelligent yet a brutal criminal who stops at nothing until he achieves his goal. He looks menacing in this role and completely opposite to his previous venture, Goodnight, proving him to have the versatility to be trusted with any kind of role. Sayantika, the commissioner who is played by the wonderful Dilnaz Irani, makes a thunderous debut in the film. The Tamil language OTT space, holds a towering persona on screen with good chemistry with her husband played by Gautham Vasudev Menon, who is a pro and natural in these kind of sophisticated roles. The cast is also studded with good performances from Rishikant, Neelakandan, Revathi, Munnar Ravi, and many more, and has an importance from the screenplay point of view. Although I felt for some henchmen the point was to be batshit crazy, which was supposed to be comical. However, this resulted in over-the-top performances which did not induce any laughter. Well, at least from me. Pacing and world building. Some might find the pacing of the series to be a bit slow compared to a regular crime thriller film, but the series was true to its genre, as every layer of the film is peeled very carefully and the onset investigation goes to the next level. Certain scenes I personally felt with the bunched henchmen in tempo was a little stretched out, but other than that, the film had the right pacing it needed for a procedural crime drama. With that comes the world building, as the series takes its time to divulge into information and takes us through different landscapes of Chennai when we are introduced with a henchman. By the ending of first part, we are well aware of who is what, where the events are taking place, and what are everyone's motive, that when part 2 releases, we'll be able to see all hell breaks loose between the two primary parties, or the characters. The introduction of every henchman was similar to the Mortal Kombat or any other video game simulation that you see, and this was very fun to look at from an audience perspective. Character parallels. One place I really admire this series is the characters and the parallels they had. Both Ashwath and Padalam Shekhar were parallel characters with the same onset of skills of being very smart in handling situations and their straight shooting attitude and not stopping at anything. The only difference is that Ashwath is trying to save the city while Shekhar is trying to rule it. The same way are the women characters of Vaidehi, which is played quite comfortably by Nikhila Vimal, who is going through postpartum depression, and Niralya, who is the technical support, who is also a mother of an infant. Both of them have the same character sketch and draw parallels. The couple of Sayantika and her husband was the first time we see Sayantika in her apartment fixing an issue at home while getting ready to start a covert operation, while Gautham Menon as the husband is ready to take upon the issue and let her do what she is best at, while Vaidehi is battling her emotions with a missing husband and a missing father of a child, not ready to accept the fact that Ashwath is not ready to commit to the process of raising a child. This moral ambiguity is handled consciously throughout the series. The technical brilliance. The mellowed down yet very effective music from Darbuka Siva delivers what is needed for the film, but I felt there was no soundtrack that stayed in your mind, nor did it leave any mark to be an absolute banger. The series, even with a slow pacing, had amazing editing throughout by the editor Pravi Antony with some fast cuts and edit patterns that was much needed for the pacing and this world building, and that was a major positive of this film. Prasath Murugesan has delivered a quality series with many questions that is yet to be answered. The character of Padalam Shekhar is not much explored upon apart from his rap sheet. And apart from his good reputation with his department and the department people, we know nothing about Ashwath too, as things are led as a mystery. The second part is where I guess these questions will be answered. I personally felt that the ending of the series could have had to finish with a bang, but the director chose even the ending to have a very sedate tone that was carried throughout the film. If there was a high octane finish, the second part would be one of the most anticipated series of 2023 in the Tamil OTT space. That's all for the video, guys. Do let me know your thoughts on this series in the comments below. Do follow my Instagram and Facebook page for the crisp 90-second reviews and many other film and series analysis. Also, do like, share and subscribe to my channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.